All right, and we are live in a living color. Welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling, where we interview special guests each and every week from different walks of life in the reselling world. Here we'll discuss the highs and lows of reselling and dive into great conversation. We're positive that you're going to hear something that's going to help you become a better reseller. I'm your host, Ray, and I am joined here with our very special guest of the evening. We have Steven, the the bearded thrift find, Steven, or how do we say that here?
Nah, so it's I go by the Bearded Finds here on YouTube,
The bearded
Instagram,
finds.
TikTok,
Okay,
everything.
okay. So Steven, the bearded finds, and I wanted to have Steven on because we kind of share the same love for finding inventory. Steven, we go to these liquidation bin places and we both have beards and glasses. You could be my lost twin. I mean,
Hey,
it's intense. You never know. We never know. We might need to talk to our parents about this, in the future.
possibly.
But Stephen, for the people that don't know you, give us a brief introduction about yourself, what you do, what you like to sell, which platforms you like to sell. Just give us the overall um, overview of yourself, if you would.
Gotcha. So like I said, my name is Steven, and I go by the Bearded Finds. Obviously, the beard is why. So we are selling on eBay, a little bit on Facebook, not really a lot. Big story, but with Facebook, but pretty much eBay, some on Poshmark, and I got approved to sell on Whatnot, but I've been scared. So there's a,
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I know. Everyone's
I'm
telling me
here
it's
to
like,
I'm here to
just
hold your
do
hand, Stephen. I'm here to hold your hand.
it.
I'm here to hold your
But yeah,
hand.
we over in my area, like the Goodwills are not great. Like it's they started doing like online sales, and so a lot of the inventory got taken. And but luckily, Amazon bin stores or liquidation stores started
Mm,
popping up like crazy. And so I've been doing this for probably like 3 years now, and man, I've been loving it. I've been buying and selling for probably like 15 plus years, and just got the business up and going. And I can say last year was probably like one of my best years I've ever had on eBay. So I'm thankful for what we've got going on, and just can't wait to see what else happens.
awesome. Now, do you do this full time, Stephen, or do you have a
No,
full time gig?
I do. I still work full time. I'm a sales rep for a textile company. So if you need some sewing thread, industrial, hit me up because I got you.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I've been with that company for like 15 years now, and literally started from sweeping floors to now being a sales rep, and it just fits. I mean, that's what I love doing. So I was like, why not? But the goal, just like with any eBayer, YouTuber, and stuff like this, I want to try and make my company go big. So I got to make it go full time eventually.
hmm Okay, that's good. And we have our the man of the hour, Dustin, aka behind the scenes Dustin. Dustin, this is Steven. Steven, this is
What's up, Steven?
Dustin. Now,
What's going on,
real
man?
quick, you just missed the intro here, Dustin. So, Steven is also a part time Amazon liquidation lover, like we are. And so he gets the majority of his inventory. He's been buying and selling things for 15 years, right, Steven?
Yeah.
Or, and how did you get started? Like, what itch? How did that itch come about?
So I was on Facebook and I was scrolling just like normal, and I saw like a sponsored page called Ben Five, and so I live in a town called Newton, and it opened up in a small town called Cherville, which is like probably 45 minutes away from me. And I was like, what is this place? And I didn't really pay no attention. And I saw another one for location over in Shelby, and I don't remember the name of that place, but we went, and I was like, oh my god, like you can find literally anything and everything there, and just like any noob, I was like, oh my god, see what this thing's going for on Amazon. So I'm checking Amazon pricing. It's going for like $60. And I'm like, I can get this for $7 and I can sell it for 60. Like, let's go. Let's do this. But then I started checking eBay price and I'm like, okay, so this is actually selling for like $10. It's not gonna be worth my time. So we started going to bin 5. They started getting better stuff. And just gradually, increasing into different liquidation stores. And so like we were paying $7 an item, but now the place I go to, it's paying $14 an item. But the quality of the stuff, 10 times better.
I mean, if it's 10 times better, Dustin and I will pay 10 times the money. Like if we're finding Nintendo Switches every time we're going in there or something. Like what? Okay, so Steven, you have the experience of $7 an item to $14 an item. You said the inventory is better. How better? How much better?
So the place I go to is called Where You Been, and so this is I'll show you guys. This is one of the items. I picked this up a couple weeks ago, and I literally paid $14 for this. It came out on restock, so it wasn't even like the doors open. Everyone runs in there and tries to grab stuff, and I find it then. This was during like 1 o'clock in the afternoon during a restock, and so this right here is. I'm trying my camera's a little blurry, but this is a Sony. Oh, which one is this one? The RX-10 IV. And it was literally brand new in the box. It's a fixed lens camera.
Dang.
And I paid $14 for it. So this camera alone, it's a $1,300 camera. So
you're keeping it? You're not selling it?
Oh God, yeah, I'm keeping this one. Like
yeah.
I told my my fiance, I was like, because right now I use a ZVE10, and it's a great camera, love it. But it's a like when I'm vlogging with it, it's like up in my face. I don't have a wide angle lens, and I'm like, I'm not spending $500 on the lens. It's stupid. And so I got this one. She's like, you're gonna sell that thing, and I'm like, are you crazy? I was like, I paid $14 for this thing. There's no way I'm ever gonna find a $1,300 camera for $14. There's no way.
That's true. Hey, but hey,
So,
you could have $1,400.
See, and that's the struggle when it comes to bin stores, because yes, I can sell this camera all day long and make $1,400 after fees and stuff like that. Probably looking about $1,100 easy. But I'm never gonna be able to get that camera for $14. So I mean,
you're gonna get a new one anyways.
It depends
you know
if you need it.
Yeah,
it is tough. I don't know. Let us know, chat. What would you guys do? I guess if you needed the money, you have a quick $1,000 that you can flip.
So even pre-owned, that camera's still going for like $1,200 to $1,300 pre-owned.
Yeah.
So even if I use it for 6 months, I'm like, I don't really like it. It's too heavy, and I can still sell it and make money. But knowing me, I've got like a whole shelf over here of like drones and like little whatnots and stuff that I'm like, I'll keep it. I've only got a couple dollars invested into it. So if I ever need some money, I'll just go pull it off my shelf and be like, okay.
There you
go. I tell myself the same thing, and now I have a room full of crap. Steven.
Well, you don't want to see my wife. I promise you that.
Oh. All right. Well, let's say hi to some people in the chat. I know the chat is buzzing, so I apologize for getting to you guys so late. We have Christopher Nutter here. Dustin late again. Yeah, he stays late. He's Mr. Late. So we have Ryan Golf Cove Pickers in the building, and we have Paul the Philly Flippers in the building. Good to see you. Paul actually stopped by our Whatnot today. So, and again, we'll talk about Whatnot here in a little bit, but if you haven't followed us on Whatnot, follow us on Whatnot. We just sold, Dustin and I did a Whatnot sale today. Sold 72 items, right, Dustin?
72 or 76, I can't remember.
Yeah.
In between that number.
And Paul actually purchased something from us, so thank you so much, Paul, for your purchase. And we have Joe with I'd Flip That. Good to see you, Joe. Glad you can stop by. And TJ Lovelady's in the building, one of the goats. And Alan, good to see you, Alan. And Alan, we just got our new stickers in. I was waiting on that, so check that out. So these stickers with the other ones will be mailed out to you for winning the sticker contest last week. So be ready for that. Gonna use that Mike Daly. See, there you go. We're finding some quality inventory, that people want to buy. I had we'll talk about whatnot here because I remind me of it. I had I'll make a note to remember. So all right. So Steven, from watching the show, we play a game called Overrated Underrated, where we ask you 10 different subjects, 5 being reselling related, 5 not being reselling related, and you let us know in your opinion if they're underrated or overrated, all right?
All right.
So, upset about the hour the government stole. Oh, I know, right? Oh, that needs to be on there too. Dustin, just replace one of yours with daylight savings time. Number 2. Do number 2. Your mic's muted. Dustin's in the
Onyx
gulag.
is eating, so I muted it. Onyx is eating
okay.
food
Gotcha.
right next to me, so I muted it.
You're fine. So let's see here. So overrated, underrated. And before we get into that, we do want to give a shout out to the one of the sponsors of the podcast, and that's My Reseller Genie. So if you guys want some good accounting for your reselling business, go over to My Reseller Genie and use the code Nashville Flippers. You're going to get 15% off your first month. So shout out to My Reseller Genie for sponsoring the podcast. All right. So Steven, number 1, and I think we already know the answer to this. Liquidation bin stores, overrated, underrated?
Definitely underrated. I mean, you never
Let us know why. Tell us why.
Go in there and find. Well, so I mean, depending on which type of bin store. So there's several different types of liquidation bin stores. You've got Walmart, Target, Amazon, some like that does like Dollar General and stuff like that, or Lowe's or Home Depot. The ones that I go to that I prefer, me personally, it's the Amazon, because Amazon's return policy is straight garbage. You can literally buy something, use it, and return it, and it's still worth good money. So you never know what you're going to find in those places. Now, if you ever go to like Walmart or Target stores, as far as a retailer, it's a little bit harder to make money. But now for personal use, you can still find good stuff. So don't underestimate those types. But if you're a flipper, definitely want to look for those Amazon ones.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Does that my mic sound better, Dustin?
Yes, that is
okay.
Fantastic.
All right, sorry guys. Dustin just texted me. He said my AirPods were picking up my voice and not my microphone. So I apologize for the bad audio quality. So Steven, I know you probably get this message all the time, and we do too. They say, how do I find Amazon bin stores? How do I go about looking for Amazon bin stores? Can you give the people can you give them some tips, some tricks?
Yeah, so there's actually a website that you can go to. Crystal was actually telling me about it, and I didn't know anything. I was like, there's a website? She's like, yeah, there's a, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I'm going to say,
let us know we can share your screen.
Yeah, definitely. Let me get it pulled up real fast.
This is Dustin saved the day. I almost unsubbed because of the audio from Ray. So terrible. Sorry, guys. I apologize. So I know TJ is probably going crazy right now with the audio quality. That was so bad. So
TJ's yelling at his screen.
Yeah. Steven says, Steven been in the bin stores since back in the day. That's what I'm saying. One of your most popular videos is the bin stores.
Yeah. The largest bin store on the East Coast went crazy, which I wasn't even expecting it. But sadly to say, that place is no longer a bin store. They shut it down and turned it into a pallet place. So you can actually go buy pallets there. Yeah. So I was like, that sucks. But now there's another bin store that's opening up in Winston, and I'll talk to you guys about that one here in a little bit. That's a special one. So
Okay. Okay. There you go, guys.
all right,
Special. What's going on, Amanda? Good to see you. Fireball Flippers.
all
Can
right.
you
So
hit
I've
that
got
present?
that website.
All right, hit the present button on the StreamYard there,
Gotcha.
and I think I'll share it.
Share screen.
TJ says I was cringing a little. Not gonna lie. I know you were. So, what's the website called here?
All right, so it's called binstorefinder.com.
Oh,
Plain and simple.
okay.
So I literally never I thought Crystal was joking with me. She's like, no, you can actually go on here and you can click anywhere on the map. So let's click on Tennessee.
Click on Tennessee. Yeah. Click on Tennessee.
So so bin stores in Tennessee, you've got is it Pikeville?
I guess. Yeah.
Dunlap. Cooper Hill.
Jasper. Man, there's a lot of them. Henderson, Lucky Duck Deals. Keep going down. Dayton.
That's not really in Tennessee. That's in Georgia, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, there could be a Dayton, Tennessee. Look for Cookville.
Cookville? Okay. Let's see.
Knoxville. What does that say? Multiple locations.
You got
give me a 5.
Clarksville.
That's where all the. That's all.
Yeah,
it's all. Locations.
That's all the give me 5s right there.
Yeah, there's a Cookville right there.
Yeah, that's
there it is. Yeah, that's where Dustin went to yesterday. So the name of the website is one more time.
binstorefinder.com.
Okay, there you go, guys. That's some good value right there. So if you want to know where you find your bin stores, binstorefinder.com. That's great.
Now the cool thing is if you click on their the link here, let me go to one that I know so that I know it's actually going to pull up real fast.
What did Alan say? Alan said Ray's sound is fine, but Dustin's lighting is yellowish. Well, he's a yellow kind of guy. He's yellow. So
okay, so here's the so where you been over in Concord. They've got another location in Matthews. So when you click onto it, I don't know, that pull it up? Okay. Let me share my
binstorefinder.com, not to be confused with rakeandprofit.com. Yeah, definitely not Rake and Profit. DJ says, dang, that's a good resource. Steven for the win. That's a great resource.
Let's see. But yeah, if you, for some reason, so when you click onto it, it will pop up either their Facebook or actual website.
Okay. Click on one for us there, Steven.
All right. I had to stop presenting this one.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want. Oh, sorry, Dustin. Yeah, we don't want all your internet history popping up on our thing here. So
a lot of
Amanda
how
says,
to edit videos, really.
There you go. Amanda says, I'm not in Nebraska, I'm in Arkansas. Okay. I bet there's some good bin stores in Arkansas.
Gotta be.
All right, Conway. Whenever you
where you been?
It just pulls it up. Now again, this could be a Facebook page as well. So whatever it is, it'll pull it up, and you can check out everything they have.
There's one in West Virginia that Dustin and I, where we follow him on Facebook, and it's fire.
Which one is it? Where you been?
No, it's some other one. I can't remember what it's called.
Okay.
This one looks. This is the one you go to, Steven? Where you been?
Yeah, the one over in Concord. They 3 or 4 weeks ago, they hit a honey hole with nothing but straight up Apple products. I'm talking about tablets, laptops, watches, earbuds. Good buddy of mine. He's a TikToker. He's got 8 million subscribers on TikTok by doing these trick shots. And I met him there, and he was like, "Yeah, I do videos." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." I was like, "Yeah, I got a YouTube channel." He's like, "Oh, me too." And I was like, "Oh, how many subscribers you got?" He's like, yeah, I got 1 million. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, well, I got 800 and something, so I'm down here on the bottom. I'm getting
Yeah.
there.
Well,
But
guys, if you want to subscribe to Steven's YouTube channel, the links are down in the description below. So go follow him, the Bearded Finds. Let's get him to at least 1,000 by the end of the month, because he's pretty close to that. So
I am.
But yeah,
But Jay, he actually pulled out a 2021. His name is Sam. He pulled out a 2021 MacBook Pro, factory sealed. It was
That's
a
awesome.
$2,200 laptop.
That's
That'd have been
amazing.
tough for me to keep or not if I would have found it.
You see, you're in Steven's boat right there, Dustin. This place looks fire. We're gonna have to go one day, Dustin.
A little road trip.
A little road trip. That's right.
I mean, it's not that far from you guys. I mean, I think when we spoke last, it was what, like 4 or 5 hours.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
We can make it a day trip.
Yeah,
All
but you
day.
know we got to be there 2 days because we got to get there early. You know the vibe, Dustin.
Well, we'd have to leave Friday then.
The day before.
This place is different.
Oh, tell us.
This place is where you've been does something completely different than any other bin store.
Okay.
So, typical bin store, you have to get there like at 2:00 in the morning, wait in line until they open up. You're freezing or you're burning up. Nah, this place, you get there at 7:30. Everyone stands in front of the store, and they count you off 1 through 6, and you go get in the line. So if I'm number 2, I go get in line 2
with all the 2s.
with all the 2s.
Okay.
Then once everyone's counted off, they come out with a die, like a dice. And then they roll it. So whatever number rolls, if it rolls a 6, line 6 goes in first. So it's a straight gamble. It doesn't matter if you're there at 7:00 or if you're there right whenever they get done counting at 8:00. Doesn't matter.
I like that. I like
That's pretty
that.
neat.
But I would be pissed if I got there early and I didn't go first. But what about if you get there first and you're like 2 and you roll a 2, you're going to still be like in the front of the 2s, though, right?
Yeah.
Because you got there early. Okay.
Yeah. So, and it just depends on where you stand and where they count. So they could count in the middle, or they could go to the side of the line and start counting. So it's
snap.
Yeah. But I like that a little bit better because the other bin stores I used to go to, I'd have to get there like 4:00 in the morning. You can't line up until 6. And then I'm sitting in my chair and it's freezing cold. And the store doesn't open up until 9. So I'm like, this sucks because I'm freezing.
Yep.
I want to go get some breakfast. But this place opens up at 8:00 in the morning. And I mean, you literally can be in and out by 12:00.
I like it. I like it. We're definitely going to have to go now, Dustin.
Absolutely.
Now we
Especially
know
all that
those
good
rules.
stuff.
Yeah. TJ says, bin store meetup. I like it. I like it. So, especially something like this. So, yeah. So, all right. Let's move on. Number 2, Dustin.
Number 2, what do we say? Oh, daylight savings. Overrated.
Daylight
underrated.
savings time.
I hate daylight savings time.
Especially
hate
this
it
part
with
of the
a
year,
passion.
right?
God. So it's overrated. It's some places doesn't even do it.
Yeah. Weren't they supposed to fix it or like put a law into place to where they're not supposed to do it anymore? Like, what happened to that?
I don't know.
Let us know, chat. Let us know. Is that still a thing? Like, what's going on?
I woke
what's
up.
going on with that?
Woke up this morning. Chris was like, "Yeah, we lost an hour's sleep." I'm like, "What time is it?" He's like, "What's 8:00?" I'm like, "It should be 7:00 right now. I should still be sleeping." It's ridiculous. No.
Sucks. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. All right, moving on. Number 3, Etsy.
That's tough. I've never dealt with Etsy. I do know people who have. I'm gonna say it's underrated. You can find some good stuff on Etsy. Me personally, I've never done it, but like I said, I've got people who they bought stuff, they sell stuff on there. So I mean, it's really from my understanding, it's a very unique market. And I could be wrong when I say that.
Okay. Golf Coast says back to daylight savings time. He says this could be the last one that we're doing. So are we sticking to this one, or are we going back? Like that's where I get confused on too. You know, like what are we doing here? Is this the time? So, what did Mountain State Picker says? Leave time alone. You know, I hate winter anyways, and the darkness. It went to the government, and I read Pelosi's wouldn't sign off, so it's laying over. Okay, so Tennessee passed a law, but it has to go through Congress, I believe. I think we're sticking to this one. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So,
it's like when I get off of work at 6, like it's dark, you can't do anything. Like I want to go to bed. It's stupid. I hate it.
Exactly. So I don't know if you know this, Steven, but I don't know if you're aware of the whole like Silicon Valley Bank like collapsing.
No.
So Silicon Valley Bank, I can't remember. It's like one of the largest tech banks for like Silicon Valley, you know, like startups or whatever. But I don't know. They did a bunch of investments. It's a big thing. Everyone tried to pull out their money at the same time, so they're like in the negative, right? They're broke. But they own Etsy, or Etsy banks with them or something like that. So they've been delaying payouts to people because of the bank.
Oh, it sucks.
Like long payouts. So let me know, guys. You might know more about this than I do, but that's what I heard, at least. So Etsy's delaying seller payouts following the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. So it's a mess. It's a mess.
I would be so furious.
Oof.
I'd be upset.
Dude, could you imagine pulling your money out and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any money to give you"? It's like, what do you mean you don't have any? What'd you do with my money?
What's going on?
Yeah. Like that's my money. I want it now. Was it Michael A. DeMeo?
Yeah. There you go. Mountain State Pickers is saying this is current time for my understanding. Okay. So we'll see what happens. So all right, next one. We'll find out in a few months. You got that right. All right, Dustin, number 4.
Before brisket, overrated, underrated.
Ooh. Brisket is definitely underrated. I'm a huge barbecue fanatic. And if it's done right, oh man, that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
We had Martin's barbecue yesterday at the wedding that we went to, Dustin, and the brisket was fire.
Dang. Thanks for bringing me leftovers.
To the point to where Brittany brought some with her. Like she stole some from the thing.
I would have stole some too.
Yeah,
I would have crashed the wedding just for that.
For this, Mountain State Picker says digital currency push. They said that a lot of the coins were with that Silicon Valley Bank too. Some of them aren't worth anything. So I don't know. TJ says banking is a scam. I keep all my money in my mattress. So
I got mine rolled up with a rubber band.
There you go. Put it in a coffee can. So all right, next one up.
Trash guys threw away a mattress. Someone put one on the road, and dude, nothing but $100 bills in it. When they crushed it,
did they cut it open?
There was like when they crushed it, money was flying out of it. $100 bills.
Whoa.
Yep.
Could you imagine?
Imagine like the grandparents or whoever threw it out. Imagine that.
I saw a TikTok of, I can't remember, like a man and a woman got divorced. The man knew that the woman was going to divorce him, so he withdrew all the money out of the bank account, and he hid it for like ever until he passed away, and his daughter was cleaning out his house, and it was like under like a desk. It was like a secret compartment like under the desk.
Wow.
And all the money was there like I think it was like $100K in cash.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So.
That's something
I do.
So withdraw the money before the attorneys take it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
All right. So here we go. Number 5. Whatnot. Overrated, underrated, Steven.
Ooh. I would say now it's underrated. Before, like when they first launched it, it was a little bit overrated because they tried to push out all these big stars to get on here and start selling like crazy, try and push it and push it. And the numbers were, in my eyes, because I buy stuff all the time and whatnot. So you go into a stream and like people are paying more than what it is on eBay, which for a seller is good. But now when you go in there, it's more of like a realistic number on what you can see, what things are going for. So I'd say now it's underrated because you can actually, as a buyer, you can actually buy stuff for pretty reasonable amount.
Okay. Nice. Now, Steven, you said you're on the fence about Whatnot. Like, let us know why.
So, I mean, I go to the bins. I mean, I have a set price. It's either a lot of my inventory I have is either $7 or it's like, well, might as well say 15, 14 plus tax. So, with that being said, I want to do shoes because I probably got about 200 plus pairs of shoes that are not even listed on eBay. That's just sitting in my dining room, and I want to get all those gone through. But I don't know how, because it's not like name brand. I mean, it's Skechers, Merrell's, about
Those will
mid-grade
sell.
shoes. So, and they will, but I don't know. I mean, I think I don't want to risk it and get that dollar sale. And
What'd you pay for the shoes? $14?
So majority
piece?
of the shoes I have are like $7 and some change. I didn't really buy. I
That you
haven't bought
paid
really.
for them?
Yeah, I haven't bought any shoes from Whatnot or not Whatnot, but Where You Been, minus like 1 or 2 pairs. But
Are they
really
used or
all
new shoes?
mix.
Mix. Okay. I mean, I would start each shoe out $10.
Okay.
If it sells for $10, it sells for $10. You make a little bit of money, get it out of there, and if it doesn't sell, then it doesn't sell.
Yeah.
And then if it's a good shoe, people. That's what Dustin and I have found out. If it's good stuff, people will pay up for it.
Yep.
Okay.
If it's good wanted stuff, like if they have to want it, like. Excuse me. We're finding out people like buying massage guns all day long. What else, Dustin?
Those neck massagers.
Neck massagers, gaming headsets. They go crazy for gaming headsets. Smartwatches, fitness trackers, not keyboards. We found that out today.
Yep. They're not as popular.
So when you say like the gaming headsets, is it like the lower end headsets?
It don't matter.
Anything. It doesn't matter.
I don't matter.
We sold some lower end headsets today.
Had no business going for what they went for.
No business. I'm trying to look up now what like a gaming headset off brand. I'm looking at one right here. G06.
Yeah.
$20. Sold for $20.
It's not bad.
Got less than $5 in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that would never sell on eBay.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's like a Facebook marketplace where people get mad and they break their headset and they need something like right then. It's going to be cheap. And they're like, okay.
This will hold me over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, here's one. Gaming headset with cat ears. Okay? You've seen those. Just an off-brand gaming headset with cat ears. Sold for $27. The buyer paid $9 shipping and $2.97 of tax. So that's
those would have set on eBay.
How does the shipping work? Like
they pay.
Do they provide shipping label?
Yep. All you do is weigh the item before you upload, in your auction or whatever. And that's it. I mean, literally when the auction is over, all my shipping labels are ready to rock and roll. And I'm looking at it right now, so I'll share my screen.
So you weigh your item before it's packaged or after it's packaged?
Before you even upload it onto Whatnot.
Okay.
Because it needs to know how much it weighs, but you don't have to. You don't have to take dimensions or anything like that. So here is the Cat Ear gaming headset. This is what it looks like. Show this tab right there. $27. RGB.
I pass on these things all day long.
All the time. All the time.
Now we're picking them up. Less than $5 all day long. We sold it for $27.
That's crazy.
We got what, $3 into it?
Yeah, I think I paid like $2 and change for it.
Yeah. And they paid for shipping.
Might have to.
So think about that. Just think about that. You know what I mean? And it's not like we have a huge social media following. You know, people that are buying stuff aren't the people that are coming on here on the podcast, that are coming over from TikTok, that are coming from Instagram. TJ and Paul bought something, but it's something that they needed for themselves, for their channel, or you know what I mean? It's people that are shopping on Whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's completely changed the way Dustin and I have sourced. Like half of this stuff we would never pick up, but we know that we can sell it quickly all day long.
A quick turnaround.
Quick nickel, slow dime items, of course, put it on Whatnot.
Think how much did I have in there? 42 items and 37 out the door today.
Yeah.
I had like 3 that didn't sell, I don't think.
And that's the thing that we noticed today too, Steven. We had too many items for sale today. We had like 80 something items. We were on there for like a little bit over 2 hours. Towards the end, people got tired, but we still had a lot of people in watching us. But in the beginning, that's like, so I would say 40 items is a good sweet spot if you even want to sell that many items. Well, I'm sure it always depends on what it is.
My death pile, I probably got about 600 items in a death pile.
Yeah, dude.
So,
they're just sitting there, right? Are you ever going to list them?
Eventually. But see, that's the thing. I keep going every week to the bin store. Crystal's like, man. You can't help not to go. I'm like,
I know.
I gotta go. I gotta do this.
Because you're afraid of what you're going to miss out.
Exactly. That's the key right there. You never know what you're going to miss out on.
The FOMO is nuts for sure. TJ says, I buy quite a bit from Whatnot, and I have also overpaid for things on Whatnot. It's a bidding war. And there's some things that people were bidding on today, Dustin, that they got in the war. What was one example? I know there was...
I can't remember.
There was something that was not going to sell, and then someone put in a bid, and then it just kept going back and forth, back and forth.
Was that garage door, smart garage door?
I think it was the smart garage door opener.
Which these do not sell.
Go for?
These sell for like $10 on eBay all day.
Yeah.
And it's
one of those knockoff ones. It's sold for over $20.
Smart
and
garage
that's not
door,
counting their
$23. $23 plus shipping.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
See, that's so now for the Where You Been place I go to, they get stuff like that still. But the other bin store I go to is called Bin 5, and it's in Hickory. And they're $7 on Saturday. And so a lot of stuff that they get is stuff like what you guys sold on your Whatnot.
So that's why I would get that stuff. I would not pay for anything that goes for $23 for $14.
No.
At all.
Unless it's good stuff. Like, if we're selling Apple products, they're going to sell good. It's going to sell. It's going to sell. So... Mountain State Picker says, depending on the person's social following and also their selling niche and their persona, if you're putting people to sleep with selling game, probably not. Yeah, that's true. And I don't know. I guess, again, we have an okay social media following, but I don't think people aren't coming over for that. And it could be me. People might like my handsome face, the way that I sell stuff and explain stuff. And I guess I find they find me entertaining enough to stick around and buy stuff from us. Let us know, TJ. You watched the auction tonight. Let us know how we did. Paul, let us know if it was good. What's up, Cheryl? Cheryl the squirrel. Hello, gentlemen. Sorry I'm late. I got stuck in TikTok again, and now it's 9 p.m. How did it? I know. I'm there. Make sure to follow us on TikTok, the Nashville Flippers. So, what's up, Roman? Good to see you. Another Amazon bin store compadre. Resale King is in the building. Good to see you. And let's see here. Stuff I bought was gonna sell regardless. That's true. It was gonna sell regardless. It was good stuff. So, what part of West Virginia? Paul already listed 200. Oh, wow. Yeah.
200 things.
Don't share my CE. Let's see here. I would much rather have a yard sale and upload tons of stuff than do a whatnot and people get bored and tired. I'm a boring person. I guess it does depend on your persona. I'm gonna license my dance. Oh.
No, no, TJ, don't license that dance. Well,
no, don't license it.
He's uploaded like 30 videos of him dancing.
That's hilarious.
TJ's the dancing machine. We're gonna have to cut that too, TJ. So here we go, TJ, with the feedback here. You both did great. It's kind of got me fired up to try it again. See, we're TJ, you have a great personality. I think you do good too. So Joe says we only have 5 bin stores in Minnesota. Only have 5 bin stores in well, I guess the whole state of Minnesota, and none of those are linked to Amazon returns. What kind of returns are they? I'm curious. Cheryl says I have a good friend with no social media following, but she can bring up to $2,000 a show selling costume jewelry. Excuse me. She started with clothes, but that didn't do well for her. See, I think it's the niche. It really is the niche.
Yeah, so, since we've been selling, like we tried doing clothes and everything, but our niche is 90% electronics.
Okay. That's good. And they're looking for more electronic sellers, Steven.
Yeah.
So
they're trying
that's
to boost
a new
that in for sure.
They're trying to boost it. So Paul's saying Ray was on S tier today. Dustin was mid. Man, I couldn't have done it without Dustin. I would still be selling stuff on Whatnot if Dustin wasn't there. So, all right. So let's move on.
It's a lot easier with 2 people.
Yeah, and really, if we had one more person, Dustin, to like pulling the items as people requested them. Oh,
yep. So I need Tim there.
It would be a game changer. Our bin store is already tired of resellers. Yeah, I heard that. I think the key is starting the item off what you want them to sell for. Exactly. Like we started everything off for $7. If it sells for $7, I'm cool. You know, some people I want people to get a deal, and we're making a little bit of money. Nothing crazy, but we're making a little bit of money. So, whoa, the Dolphins traded for Ramsey today. Wow, interesting. That's a Nashville native right there. So,
what we on?
All right. Moving on. So, guys, so if you want to try Whatnot, there's a link in the description below. If you want to be a seller, click the link, and we'll get you approved, all that good stuff. And then if you want to buy things on Whatnot, you're gonna get $15 free. So go ahead and click that link, and your boy gets a little cut of that. So help us out, help the boys out. So next one up, Dustin.
Number 6, Steve Martin. Overrated, underrated.
The actor Steve Martin, not you.
That's my uncle.
Steve. That's your uncle?
No, Steve.
By the same name?
Steve Martin, the comedian that plays the banjo. That's my uncle.
No, it's not. Is it really?
No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
Oh,
no.
I'm fixing to say.
Just because it's my name, I'm gonna say it's underrated.
Okay. A lot of, he's saying
really
he's
good
the
actor.
jerk.
I really do.
The jerk.
I like his banjo playing. Me personally, that's
okay.
I mean, his movies are good, but I like his banjo playing.
Okay, you're here for the banjo. I see you. So Cheryl is saying we're going to have a Whatnot show today for my daughter's 16th birthday, but we didn't. Was trying to think of an excuse, but didn't want to lie. So, hey, it's okay. You know? I know one quick tip. If you're going to have a Whatnot show, prepare it way ahead of time. Upload all the stuff that you're going to sell, and so people can see it, and they'll bookmark the show, and then they can pre-bid before the show even starts. So that's a good quick tip for that. Oh, and we also have a video that we just did for YouTube about our very first Whatnot sale, and I go in depth on all the fees on there. Did a whole spreadsheet. So if you guys are into numbers, check that out for sure. So Mount State Picker says there is a girl who did live Whatnots from Goodwill. She started off with $2 over the price tag. She seemed to be doing pretty good. That's interesting. Wow. The movie The Jerk. Okay. Gotcha. That's an interesting concept, right? $2 over price tag. So that you would break even after fees if it just sold for $2 over price tag.
Pretty. Yeah. Unless, depending on what the price is, because some of the Goodwills, they can get pricey.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, let's move on. Number 7, storage units. Overrated, underrated, Steven?
My area is overrated. We went to one 3 weeks ago. They started off with 20 units. I told Crystal, I was like, taking the truck, I'm going to get a storage unit this time. I got one last time from them and still made money, got a sectional and sold it. So I made money. I'm going to get one this time. They started off with, they advertised 20 units. People got there. There was like 50, 60 people that showed up coming out of everywhere. Like people come from West Virginia to come down here. I'm like, it's crazy. So they start the auction. Okay, well, we're down to 10. I'm like, okay. The first one went for $1,000. I'm like, oh, this is this type of auction. It's like, this is stupid. So we stayed for the whole thing, and there was one unit that had like 7 things in it, legit, just like a bookshelf with a couple of items in it, and it went for $150. I'm like, there's nothing in there. Like, did I miss something? But it really depends on the area that you're in. Buddy of mine, treasure hunting with Jeebus, he goes and he gets banger units. ATL flippers, they've been getting really good units where they're at. So, I mean, it really comes down to where you're located at when it comes to the storage units.
Yeah, okay. That's a good tip. How many storage units have you purchased so far, Steven?
I've did one storage unit, and just because like there's a storage unit place like 5 minutes from my house, and they have one probably like every 3 months, give or take. And I bought a sectional there for $5 and sold it for $50. And I've tried buying some storage units on I think it's like storageauction.com or like some like online stuff, but like there's not really a ton of places around where I'm at that does like has like storage auctions.
Okay, nice. Resell King says he's done 15. That's crazy. I can't imagine buying 15 storage units. So Cheryl is saying that my daughter thinks she would be better seller than me. She obviously doesn't remember where she got her sense of humor. Oh, okay. I like that. So let's see here. They sell some here. You have 30 days to clean it out or pay fee. 30 days, that's a long time. Some of them here are like, you got to get them out in like 24 hours.
Yeah, that's how it is with me. You get like 2 days. If it's on the weekend, you have up until Sunday at like 2 o'clock. So that's crazy.
Dude, that would be dope. Yeah. What's up, Roman, with the super chat? Thank you so much, Roman. Paul said that's the best he can do today, but he enjoys your channel and will subscribe. There you go. So Roman, we got a little.
We can buy the other hubcap.
We can buy the other hubcap. So guys, if you don't know, Roman This is going towards our van fund. So we're still looking to purchase a van. So your name is in the pool of money donated to the van. So we do have this little van video for the super chat. So do enjoy. And guys, any money that is donated through the super chat is going to go towards the purchase of our van. So thank you so much, Roman. Thank you so much, Roman, for the super chat. We do appreciate it. And let's see here. Philly's saying that he's bought 250 storage units. I didn't know you were a big storage unit guy, Paul. And Resale King is asking Steven if you're in VA.
No, I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So let's move on. Number 8, Dustin.
Number 8, the Oscars.
Overrated. Easy.
We're competing against the Oscars right now. That's going on right now.
We probably got more people watching.
Than the yeah, right? I don't know who watches the Oscars. I mean, I don't know who watches the Oscars now, to be honest. And I love movies. So I did see that. What's that?
I'm a huge movie freak. Like I love watching movies, but I ain't watching the Oscars.
There you go. So the kid, well, he's not a kid anymore, but from the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the little guy that was in what is that? Everywhere, All the Time, All at Once. That one movie. He won Best Supporting Actor today. So shout out to him.
Come out the Asian kid? No.
Yeah, the Asian kid. He's like an adult now, Dustin.
Wasn't he in the Goonies too? That kid?
Yeah. He's Data.
Okay.
Data?
Yeah.
So
Something like that.
Yeah, he's an adult now. He grew up. And won an Oscar.
Same size.
Mm-hmm. So my first 100 videos on my channel are storage units. Oh, that's awesome. Fireball Flipper says, I wish I had reselling conspirators.
Conspirator, maybe?
I think I would make thrifting yard sales more fun. Like people that you go with, like me, Dustin and I.
Yeah, gotta be.
Cheryl says, I want to dip my toes into buying storage units, but the hubby wants to buy Amazon pallets. Which is better?
Pallets.
I think so too.
Pallets.
I think it's a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't tell you the last time I watched any award show. I know. Hey, we might have the Reseller Award Show. Stay tuned for that. That would be fun, right, cool. Dustin? We can do something like that.
Absolutely. Maybe see, we can have a trash can full of gold as the trophy.
Oh, that's actually really funny. You know how they did the MTV Awards with the popcorn?
Yep.
It could be just like a trash can with like gold stuck in there.
There you go.
Okay. There you go. Hey, you're getting some subs here, Beard. So,
I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm stationed in Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Goldsboro. So I'm in like Hickory, between Charlotte and Hickory. So it's like a little small town called Newton. I don't know where Goldsboro's at. I have to Google it.
Google it, baby. So if you do a TR, I don't know what that means. Finish the sentence, Paul. Watched A Man Called Otto yesterday. It was really good. Interesting. If you do a trash can award, Kevin will sue you for every dollar you got. Hey, did he do it first? He doesn't own the patent on it, I don't think. So, all right, here's a good one. Number 9, Steven, garage sales.
Underrated. I mean, you can, if garage sales are good in your area, then you can find really good stuff super cheap to sell.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's I've gotten a couple of things from garage sales. My area, like I don't know. We're in between like a rich part called, I'm probably gonna butcher this. I think it's Mooresville, and then
Okay.
Hickory. So Mooresville is like where all the rich people live at, and so we go over there to get our garage sale stuff. But it's so scattered out because it's right there on the lake, and I literally have to drive like 4 or 5 hours to try and find anything good. But when I do, like I can hit the honey hole easy, but it's just me personally. I'd just rather go to the bins and spend 4 hours and do some digging through the bins. If it's like especially cold outside, I'll go to the bins all day.
Yeah.
That's always our dilemma in the summertime, springtime.
Always the
garage
dilemma.
Sales, bin store. Garage sales, bin store.
Always the dilemma.
Now, do y'all in Nashville? Do y'all get a lot of garage sales, or is it
in our area? Yeah, we get a lot of community yard sales, stuff like that.
What about church yard sales?
Some of those pop in every once in a while. Those are fire. Like
those are awesome. I love them. I love them. So garage sales still best for thrifts. Goodwill prices is off the wall. And Cheryl's saying church rummage sales are my favorite, especially on the last day. Those church ladies love me and the hubby and just land all the goods. So I love me a good church sale for sure. Mm-hmm. So Dustin found an inbox. Last time we found a complete inbox Nintendo Wii when we went. And I think you held on to it till COVID, right?
I did. And it came with Mario Kart and all that stuff. It came with some solid Mario games. $15.
Yeah. And you probably
had the carry bag and everything.
You paid $15 for it?
Yeah.
How
Lady
how
didn't
much
know
you sell
what.
it for?
$150, I think.
$100, yeah.
I think it's like
during
$150.
COVID though. The Wii's went up like crazy during COVID.
Yeah.
Dude, that Wii Sports was selling for like $50 all day.
I know I had an old Xbox One S when I got my Series X. Dude, I sold my One S for $350 for no reason. It had no business going for that much. But it went over retail as a Series S. Yeah, it was more than retail and it was used.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, whatever, cool.
Man, what a weird time.
Yeah. During that time when the government was just giving out money left and right, I mean, it was people was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy whatever I want, and I mean, it was just the market was ridiculous.
Everything was double in price. Like for us, like we were selling stuff double what we should normally sold it for. Those Revlon brushes were selling for $60 when selling for $28, but they were selling for $60 all day.
You just had dumb people with money by making dumb decisions. All day long.
So like webcams.
I remember
shout
those.
out TJ, those the toner TC777s that he did a video on. I picked up probably like 40 from the bin store, and I would tell people to go check out this video. So the toner TC77 is literally this microphone right here.
Oh yeah,
and,
I got two of
those
in the garage.
Yeah. And so people, I would list them on Facebook for $40, and I would tell people go check out this video for the quality and everything. Best mic, and it was TJ's video, and this was before I knew TJ, and I sold. I bet within like 2 weeks, all 40 were gone. So I was trying to find more and more and more. Now I can't even get rid of them.
I know. I'm right there with you.
Isn't that weird how that is? Like we used to sell those Revlon brushes, like the curl, and dude, we couldn't keep those in stock. Every time we found those in Sellers of Catan. Like every time we found Sellers of Catan, it was easy $40, easy all day long. And now we can't. Now there's so many of them, you can't get rid of them.
Yeah. That's like now for me it's those it's the Chi curling spins. Yeah. And like I can pick them up all day long. The when I first started picking them up, they were going left and right. But now it's a specific color. So like the black ones don't really sell well. The red ones don't. Red ones are okay, but it's the pink ones or the turquoise. Those two colors right there. If you can find them, they'll sell within probably like 3-4 days of listing it.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That's
Sure, I
good.
know. I remember when the Revlons were hot, we were selling those the same day. Like we'd list them,
Yeah.
and they'd be gone the same day.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And like with the webcams, I remember finding 5 of the Logitech 720p webcams. I sold them $70 a piece. Should not have gone for $70 a piece, but they did.
Wild.
I mean, it's like,
Wow.
like I
What's up,
wish
Swamp Picker?
the market was like it was back then, but at the same time, I'm sort of glad because now you get as a seller, you can see what a true market is for something. But when you're selling webcams for $70, come on, like
I know.
I'd take that all day.
Hey, people bought some no-name webcams today from us for, I don't even know, Dustin. What were they?
I can't remember. I don't even know
I
the
can't remember
brand.
what they sold for. No, like unbranded webcams. So Cheryl's saying we have PlayStation Guitar Hero band set in the original box has been screaming for a new home, but I'm over the listing fancy hanky instead. A bad decision I make daily. Hey, that's a good sale right there.
That can
though.
increase in price anytime.
Yeah. Mountain State Picker says it's what is pushed by influencers on Instagram. Those large accounts could sell ice to an Eskimo. Yep, that's what happens. That's why they're called influencers. They influence people to do weird stuff.
Look at people in dunks.
Nike
You
does
can get
that.
dunks for $50. You can get them at Marshall's 3 years ago on the clearance rack for $30. Now they're selling for a crazy amount.
Steven's looking around for his dunks.
Well, my dog opened up my door and scared me. I was like, "What the crap?"
So, all right, last one.
Desserts, overrated, underrated.
I mean, I'm a true fat kid. I'm gonna say underrated. I mean,
There you go.
I love me some desserts.
What's your favorite dessert?
Ooh, that's tough. Like I love a good strawberry cake with strawberry icing. So for my birthday, that's what I get. But if you can find a good cannoli, like I just had one a couple days ago, downtown Newton. They have like a bakery down there. Dude, this cannoli was fire. It was so good. I was like, oh, I need to go get another one of these things.
Ooh, that's nice. Well, for the people that don't know, Paul the Philly Flipper and TJ, we usually do something called the Monday Night Drafts, and tomorrow we're doing best desserts. So come join us tomorrow for the best desserts. We're gonna pick 5 of our favorite desserts, and yeah, should be a good time. Dustin, what's your favorite dessert?
Red velvet cake all day.
Ooh, I forgot about red velvet.
A good carrot cake's good too, though, or anything with cream cheese icing. Honestly,
yeah,
I think it's the cream cheese icing that gets me.
Fireball saying I like to have dessert after every meal. Hey, there you go. Swampbaker says cheesecake. Dude, I'm right there with you. I think I might have to pick cheesecake first overall. So I love cheesecake. That's my favorite dessert. So, all right. So, Steven, thank you so much for playing Overrated, Underrated. Like always, Overrated, Underrated is brought to you by our friends over at poppinofftoys.com. One of the best places to purchase Funko Pops and anything Funko related. So if you go over to poppinofftoys.com and use the code Nashville Flippers, you're going to get 10% off. So go tell them that the Nashville Flippers sent you. So, all right, next segment, we have Dustin's Tip of the Week. Dustin, do you have a tip for us?
Do I have one? I don't know. Get some sleep.
Yeah,
there's my tip.
Definitely.
Especially after today.
A good carrot cake. Dude, don't underestimate a good carrot cake.
Yep.
Don't underestimate a good carrot cake.
Tip of the week, eat carrot cake.
There you go. Dustin's Tip of the Week, brought to you by our good friends over at stickerwise.com. Use the code Flippers and you're going to get 20% off. All right. So, Steven, you know about Skip or Flip?
Yep.
All right. Skip or Flip. We're going to show you 3 different items that recently sold on eBay, and you're going to let us know if you find it at a Goodwill, thrift store, or a bin store, if you would skip it or you would flip it. All right?
All right, let's go.
So we have the first one here, courtesy of our good friend Ryan. Don't tell us what this is here, because this is courtesy of Ryan, Gulf Coast Picker. So we have here Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars action figure, General Grievous.
Oh, I'm picking
Are
that up
you
for
skipping?
myself.
I know this one's dope. So what's our thoughts here, Steven?
So
Is it a repo?
I would skip it.
You would
But
skip
I
it?
know-
How come?
I would. I mean, so I'm not really like a huge Star Wars fan, but
But you
if
do you
the-
think it's making many money here?
it should. With the hang tag being pushed out, I mean, a true collector would pay
the
top
little
notch.
thing here.
Yeah. So with the hang tag,
The-
but I mean, I know it's gonna sell, just because it's Star Wars, and I go back to the front of that. I want to say that's
What you
I
thinking?
don't know, it looks different. Like something about it looks different. I don't know.
So are you skipping or you flipping? What are we doing here, Steven?
I'm skipping. Me personally, I'm skipping.
Okay,
I'm
Dustin,
skipping.
what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna pick it up for myself.
Well, besides that, but we're reselling
I
here,
don't know.
Dustin. We're reselling here.
Sticker on the side got me. Get a free Boba Fett?
A Boba Fett.
Boba Fett sticker, or we're getting Boba
I
Fett
don't know. I
figure
can't
with
read
it.
it. Probably a
I
figure.
don't know. I'd flip it. You know what? I'd flip it just because.
What are you paying, Dustin?
For stuff like this?
What are you paying for?
$2.25.
What are you selling? What's it selling for?
25 plus.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you could say that for pretty much everything, Dustin.
$25 to $200.
Oh my gosh. So let's see what the chat's saying. Paul is saying if Ryan bought it, it's definitely a skip. LOL. So General Grievous is top tier. Mountain State is saying flip. Alan is flipping. Flip. He's one of the most desirable characters. Interesting. And then Swarm
is
Picker
true.
is saying flip. So, Steven, are you ready to see what General Grievous sold for on eBay?
Sure.
Price of the camera, $1,300.
So this General Grievous
for
Revenge.
$1,300. I swear to God, I'm quitting.
So this General Grievous Revenge of the Sith action figure just sold on eBay for $144.95.
See, I was right there, 25 to 200.
So what about that?
Guess
Makes
because
it
it's
go
the
for that much.
vintage collection.
Yeah.
Could be a chase figure or something. I don't know too much about it, so I'm not too sure. So I guess these are a little more desirable. The vintage collection. I'm not too sure. Ryan had this posted on his Instagram. He said, "Didn't you just recently find this, Ryan?" So his Funko was like $100. Interesting. Okay. Pass. I know nothing about Star Wars. The time to start learning about toys. You got that right. Until they made it several times since. So let's see here. These are some. This one's $71. So I don't know. It could be just because it's General Grievous, highly desirable figure.
Oh, they make a lot of them.
I'm sure they did. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know too
So
much about them.
the one that you showed had the sticker on there, the Boba Fett sticker.
The Boba Fett. That could be the reason why.
Yeah, that's true too. Like a special edition.
None of
or
those
something.
none of those have the sticker on it.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, they're making like the old. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking. Look, this Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite, San Diego Comic Con exclusive.
That's crazy.
So, all right, so there you go, guys.
Wow.
Be on the lookout for the vintage collection of Star Wars. What do you think, Ryan? Or what do you think, Steven? Sorry, I'm still thinking about Ryan. So here we go. Ryan saying it's from 2010. I got it for $1 at a community yard sale.
Of course you did. $1 at a community yard sale.
Yeah. So
that's crazy. I'm not a toy guy by no means, but
really,
I mean, yeah, I don't think about toys. Nothing.
Oh, you're missing out, dude. Toys are big money.
That's what people keep telling me, but I'm like,
big money.
I don't even have so we did. I used to do the secret clearance with the toys and everything. And I think that's what got me sort of out of it, because I watched all of TJ's videos. Shout out TJ for all those secret clearance videos, and my fiance went crazy and got like 20 of those 105-gallon bins full of toys. None sold. Just saying. But
so that reminds me of what I was going to talk about earlier about Whatnot. So I have a friend, Buffalo Picker, great guy. He just started selling on Whatnot. He's an Amazon guy, okay? So what he does, he goes to Walmart, Targets, and finds those clearance toys, and he sells them on Amazon, right? Great gig. Great gig. But yesterday, he tried to sell those Walmart clearance Transformers on Whatnot, and he started everything off at $25. All of them. He said it was 20% less than what you would get them for Amazon. But these are literally all the Transformers that you would see at Walmart in the clearance section, and he didn't sell a one. He ran like 10, and nobody bought any of them because nobody wants them, because they're all sitting in the clearance aisle at Walmart. So to your point, Steven, you buy all those toys, you had them on eBay, and none of them sell because there's the reason why they're in the clearance aisle.
Yep. Yeah, I got burned, but what I do is, which I don't think really no one knows about this, except for if you watch some of the videos, during Christmas time, I adopt families, and we give back to the family. So, like we'll go buy toys, or we'll go buy Xboxes, or whatever the family needs, and we'll take part of the proceeds that we get from all of our eBay stuff, and we'll take that and buy stuff. So all the toys that we had left over from last year, I guess all the stuff that we bought in 2021, we donated at the end of 2022 to families who didn't have anything. And then the major family who we adopted got some of those as well. So, I mean, it helped out. But as far as flipping, it was horrible. Horrible. Ain't doing that again.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next one here, Ryan. We got this one and one more. So speaking of toys, we got one more toy for you. Let us know in the chat if you would flip or skip. And we have here a Donald Duck plush.
Ooh, that's vintage.
So we got here
I know that one. That's.
I'd flip that. Me, leather. I'm definitely flipping.
Did I say Coach?
Oh, I'm flipping that.
I guess I kind of gave it away, right?
They definitely gave it away.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
You're flipping. So everyone's saying flip because it's Coach, but do you think it's actually worth some money?
So, I know a little bit about Coach. I don't think they made a bunch of these.
Okay. What's your thought, Dustin?
I've sold Coach products before.
Okay.
I pick it up. It's Disney. Donald Duck. Come on.
Okay.
I
Coach
pick it up
Donald
for $10.
Duck. $10. What
15.
do you think it's selling for?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 500.
Ooh. What about you, Steven?
I mean, I would pay no more than 50, and it would sell probably $350.
Okay. See, he's paying up, Dustin. You over here being cheap.
You got to be cheap.
You got to be cheap. Resell King 350. A lot of people saying flip. Yeah, it's real. Flip. Is it legit? A lot of people saying it's legit. If it was not in the bins, probably fake. Okay. If it was in the bins, probably fake. There you go. Resell King says I pay $50 to sell for $200 to $300. Okay. So this Coach Donald Duck leather plush, that's insane. Recently sold on eBay for $1,100.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, right?
50th anniversary.
That's insane.
I mean, it is a leather Donald Duck plush. Like Resell King said, just the leather alone. I've never seen a leather plush. Have you?
Nope. That's dope.
Like, super dope.
Wonder what retail went for it.
Oh, that's a great question. Oh, look, $900 or $100 shipping.
That
$100 ship.
Okay. No, something's up with that.
Let's see here.
That doesn't seem legit.
You don't trust it? You don't trust it? Let's see here.
$100 shipping.
Well, it could have like insurance and stuff like that. Look at the guy's feedback. 4,400 feedback.
True.
So probably legit.
100% positive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they just want to make sure he gets there okay. So let's see here. That's crazy. Roman says, Roman, you'll find it in the bay. You might find it in the bins. This is why I make no money. I would never thought of that. So there you go. Paul saying I would still try to lowball. Oh, for sure. For sure. I would lowball the crap
$10.
out of that.
$10, Paul.
It was funny when you kept yelling, find the iPad. And then, we have somebody that does that in our bins too. He'll go, oh my God, I found an iPad. Every time.
Hey, someone did find one yesterday. In a clear. Hey, someone found one in a clear bubble mailer. That's it. It was just an iPad Pro, I think, last year's model.
Cheryl saying Coach does do collabs with Disney. So, all right. So last one we have here, Steven for skip or flip. Another Disney item. You like Disney there, Steven? What's your Disney knowledge?
I do like Disney.
Okay. All right. So we got here. We have here a Disney pin. All right. We got a dragon painting with a paintbrush. Disney pin. Walt Disney limited edition Disney pin.
So that's Dragon Tales, I think. Is it Dragon Tales? No.
It didn't say what it is on there.
I mean, so Disney pins, I'd flip that. I'd flip that.
Let's see here. Alan saying flip. Gulf Coast saying flip. Figment sells. So what are we paying for this, Steven? It's just a little bitty enamel pin.
Okay, so NC Flipper picked up in one of his videos a while back.
Look at this. It's Figment, not Dragon Tales.
It's Figment. Okay.
I still don't know what Figment is.
I don't either. I thought
everyone's acting like we're supposed to know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I thought it looked like Dragon Tales to me. I grew up with Dragon Tales, so. But so NC Flipper picked up like this huge hoard of pins, and he paid up on a lot of those. So with this being sealed, fact or limited edition. Probably like 60, 70. Probably sell it for 200.
You're paying 60?
If someone had it for sale, I would pay up on it. So a lot of stuff that I do is I'll pay up on it if my margins are good. So if I can sell this for like 250, I would pay up to 60 for it.
Okay.
Dang, for the pen.
Figment is the Epcot's mascot. So when does theme parks have mascots? Like park? I don't know. So what about you, Dustin? What are we doing? Resale Kingston's, there's a lot of those.
Pick it up for $2.99 at the Goodwill.
What are you selling it for? This might be something that ends up at the Goodwill.
$50. Going $50.
Okay. Cheryl's saying, I have a little Pokemon pin in my store for $100. This would probably be more. So, all right. So this Figment pin, Epcot's mascot, just sold on eBay for $924.
Dang.
Wow.
Thoughts, Steve?
That's crazy.
So Disney pins, like, you don't sleep on Disney pins. I mean, like, for some reason, people are wanting them things left and right. So for that kind of price, it blows my mind. I mean, because I've only seen like a handful of like harder to find ones to go for that. So I mean, if someone's saying that there's a bunch of them things,
yeah, he goes,
crazy.
Yep, I was wrong. There's a lot of Disney pins. I think he sells regularly for $7. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. The more you know.
That's crazy.
Thoughts, Dustin?
Look out for more pins, I guess. That's
There you
crazy.
go. Disney pins for sure. Beanie Babies are crying right now. Got that
What if
right.
that's something that like gave out for free or something like that at the Disney parks?
I don't know, man.
Mm.
Ugh, excuse me. This hour is getting to me, y'all. It's getting to me.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day for sure. So, all right. So, last question of the night, Steven. Thank you so much for playing Skip or Flip. You got to help me out, Dustin. I'm running on empty here. Skip or Flip. Thank you so much for playing Skip or Flip. So, like always, we like to end the podcast with asking our guests about their goals. Steven, let us know. What kind of goals do you have for this coming up year? Personal goals, business goals. You said that you one day want to go full time. Let us know.
So the one of my goals, which we started doing this in my dining room, and so then we upgraded to a 12 by 32 storage building that we have on the property. And so my goal within the next year is to have a 4-car garage with an office and have that as my warehouse and have it on our property, but at our new property that I'm hoping to be able to get built. So that's the goal, is to be able to just keep expanding, keep moving. Because if I give up now, then I'll always ask myself, what if? And I hate that. So that's one of the things I strive for, is just to, keep pushing. And, as far as personal goal, that's, it really hits, like mentally and physically. You have to make sure that you're healthy mentally and physically. And, this whole COVID thing, like it hit me hard, whereas I gained all my weight back. So, just, I want to get back in shape a little bit and just, make sure I can keep pushing for my dream.
There you go. Your dream is to be a full-time reseller. Or what's the dream?
Yeah. Yep. So that's if I told Crystal, my fiance, I was like, last year, it's not a secret. I mean, you can go and see what everyone did. We did total of 52,000 in sales last year, and if the trend keeps going, which the spreadsheet that I keep, each month that we've done, we've increased from last year. So if it keeps going the way that I'm hoping it is, and it doesn't tank for some odd reason, then by the end of this year, I'll have a firm like 2 years of numbers, and I should be in a good spot to where I'll go full time next year.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
And that's something that you want to do.
Yeah.
Now, if something goes awry, would you have an opportunity to go back to the job that you have now? Like, will they welcome you with open arms?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't go back. I mean, it's
so it's
a good
all or
company to
nothing.
work for. Yeah, it's if you don't put yourself out there, you'll never know what you'll accomplish. So always push yourself to strive for the greatest that you can do. I mean, because if you don't, then you'll never know what you can accomplish in life.
There you go. That's a good way to end it right there. So, and that's going to work out. I think that's going to work out, Steven. You seem like you know what you're doing, and I think it's going to work out. So,
hope so.
Resell King says, I was sent over here by Old School Picker, by the way. Oh, let's go. Shout out to Chris. Chris is probably watching this. So we do want to give a shout out to Chris, Old School Picker. You know, he kind of watches in the, on the sidelines, and we want to give a shout out to Danny May, because she watches on the sidelines too. So shout out to Danny May and Chris, Old School Picker. So Michael Gomez says, y'all not going to act like someone farted in the last 15 minutes of the vid. We all be farting, man. So you got to catch it. Go back and listen to it and then timestamp it. So.
Before I forget, the secret that I have for you guys, Winston-Salem is opening up a brand new bin store. And if you go on my Facebook page, you'll see all about it. It's a buddy of mine. His brother's opening it. And there's a company in Belmont called Zapp's Wholesales where he's getting all of his merchandise from. Soft opening is going to be April the 1st. The grand opening is going to be the following week. And from what I've been told, it's going to be some great, great stuff. So
what day should we
April
go?
1st. So if you guys want to come, so they're opening up Saturday. Saturday on April the 1st is their soft opening. So they're going to have a lot of stuff out there. So their official grand opening is going to be that following week. I would wait until the following week so that way they make sure they get all the kinks and everything worked out. So I think that's what day is that? April the 1st. So April the 8th is going to be their grand opening. Winston-Salem. I'll put the ad on my Facebook page. Their page is called Ben Craze. I think that's what it's called. But I'll post it on my Facebook page, on the Bearded Finds page. There's two pages I've got, my personal one and then the company one. So all the links is in my social media, so you guys can see it.
Nice. Now, Dustin, that's a 7-hour drive for us. That's a heck of a drive past Charlotte. So
yep. But
we would have to think about that for sure.
It'll be worth it.
And Justin's about to have a baby.
Yep. So it's gonna be tough.
So,
don't be sharing. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Roman saying Disney pin and Donald Duck sales from Paul's Eve. There you go. So there you go. Resell King, 3-hour drive. So yeah. So check out all of Bearded Finds. You said it's on your Facebook page.
Yeah. So like if you go to my YouTube channel, there's that LinkedIn. Just click on that and it'll take you to my Facebook page and Instagram and TikTok and Clapper. I think I have that one on there too.
Clapper? What's that?
So it's like TikTok. There was a study out. Clapper is just like TikTok, and you post videos, and some of my videos actually got more views on Clapper than on TikTok.
But what is
weird,
what is Clapper?
Clapper is like TikTok. It's a platform for social media where you can post videos.
But it's just like Reels, but
It's just like TikTok. So all the reels, all the live, everything, it's just like TikTok, but it's called Clapper.
It just sounds crazy, doesn't it? It sounds like
It sounds a little.
like I'm getting the clap or
It sounds like a disease. I'm not even
It
gonna lie.
sounds like a disease. It sounds like a disease.
Yeah.
It does.
Horrible name, but
It's a
another
terrible
platform.
name. Terrible name. So, all right. So
That's funny.
we're not getting the clapper anytime soon, or the clap. So, thank you so much, Steven, for coming on. We do appreciate it. And
Appreciate you guys.
Like always, make sure you follow Steven on all his social medias. All the links are down in the description below. And follow another fellow Amazon bin store digger. So
Absolutely.
So anything else for the people, Steven?
No, just keep pushing, keep dreaming. You never know what you're gonna find.
Keep dreaming. I like it. I like it. Anything else for the people, Dustin?
It's your carrot cake this week.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I like a good carrot
Get it.
cake. I like a good carrot cake. All right, guys. So, like always, my name is Ray.
My name's Dustin.
My name's Steven.
We'll catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all, and God bless.
Peace.
Peace.